Everybody's switching to DaVinci because DaVinci's pretty freaking awesome. But if you haven't switched yet in 2024, here are some things you should know that kind of suck. I don't usually make videos about video editing, but I feel like YouTube was missing this one. I've been using DaVinci for about 4 months now, and when I made the switch, I looked up all the tutorials on YouTube about how to switch from Premiere to DaVinci. I tried to use all the same shortcuts I had in Premiere in DaVinci, and this works to a certain extent, but there are some things that transfer well and there are some things that don't.
I hear you cry at night.
It's pretty frustrating until you finally give in and figure out how DaVinci works. And once you figure out some of these things in DaVinci, they're actually way cooler than in Premiere. So I just wanted to share some things that took me way too long to figure out, things that weren't in other tutorials, and some things that I didn't figure out, but once I accepted they're just that way, my workflow got a lot faster. But yeah, let's jump in the computer and take a look at it. All right, so when we open Premiere, we start a brand new project. One of the things that I love is that you can go to a new project, Dookie, you can open and choose a location. You pick where the project's gonna live, right? In DaVinci, once you open DaVinci, all of our projects live right here. I don't know off the top of my head exactly where these are on the computer. I just looked it up because I formatted my computer. But they live here and you need to export the project file in order to put it somewhere that you know where it is. It's not that big of a deal, but that's a thing. This is how I set up my folders. I have my project, my footage, the exports, the assets. So if I highlight both of these using Command, drag and drop, oh no. Everything's exactly how I had it in Finder. Now, if we go over to DaVinci, let's open a new one. New project, Premiere 2. Do the same thing here. If we drag and drop, oh my goodness, all the folders are gone. You gotta make new bins, you gotta organize everything 2 times.
Fine.
I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but that's a pain. All right, here's a pretty embarrassing one. It took me forever. I didn't see it on any of the tutorials, but here you go. Now there are shortcuts that you can expand the video track, expand the audio track. In DaVinci, if you click over here, this is the control for the video track and this is the audio track. That's a pain in the ass. You can also go here. I figured this out after about a week or 2. You go dookie there, you can adjust, right? 2 days ago, after 4 months of editing in DaVinci, I figured out if you hit Shift and scroll on your wheel, I'm an idiot. Now, one of the things I like about Premiere is you go up to Window here, you go Workspaces, you can go, you can go vertical. Now, if I'm working on a YouTube short or something that goes on a cell phone, the layout's just nicer. You can't adjust too much. You can only kind of go up and down. There's no way of putting that over here the way that it is over here. Not a big deal, but that's a thing. All right, this one took me a while. I figured this out on my own because it wasn't in the tutorials. I don't know why. Maybe I was just looking at the wrong ones. Maybe I missed it. You've got your ripple delete to the left and to the right, right? If you put the playhead right here, you hit Q, it deletes everything to the left and moves everything over to the right. W, I've got it set as E. We'll do the same thing to the right. Same thing in DaVinci, right? If you put the playhead there, you hit Q, you hit W, it'll cut everything and move everything over. Wonderful. In Premiere, the one that I love to use is a B. You hit the B and you get this little slider and I can shorten it and it pushes everything over, right? Same thing at the end. If I shorten it this way, I slide over, it rolls everything over to the side. Now, in DaVinci, this is pretty awesome once you figure this out. This little icon here, or T, if you hover over there, you can, it's the same as Y on Premiere, you can slide the clip that you're have the cursor over, you can slide it between the 2 clips before and after. And if you move the cursor down a little bit, you see how the icon changes. You can move this between the 2 clips. The one that you're highlighting doesn't change, it just moves between the 2 clips. But What happened to the B, right? The slider that I loved in Premiere. Well, it's not that complicated. If you just put the cursor over towards the left, ta-da, same thing. To the right, same thing as in Premiere. Here's a quick bonus one that I have no idea what just happened. If anybody watching this knows what happened, please let me know. Tab in DaVinci used to open and close media pool, and I just formatted the computer. Tab is not working anymore. And even if I go to the regular DaVinci shortcuts here, DaVinci Resolve shortcuts, save, close, tab. Ow! Anybody knows? Let me know. All right, this one is terrible.
Terrible! Terrible!
I'm realizing as I make this video how pathetic it is that I'm complaining about all these things because they're really not a big deal. But you get used to something and then it's not the same and it's a simple thing and it doesn't... Let me show you. All right, so in Premiere, you go up here to Premiere Pro, you go to Settings, you go to Timeline. This says Page Scroll. If you switch this to Smooth Scroll and you hit play, the playhead stays in the middle and the video moves to the right. It's much nicer when you're editing podcasts and things and you're constantly just looking at the audio. It's really nice to have it. It's nice, it's nice. In DaVinci, it will play, and then as soon as it gets to the end, it jumps. That sucks. All right, last one. This was really bad because it's not hard at all, but I don't know why it took me a really long time to figure this out. It's right in front of your face. In Premiere, I love changing the colors and labeling things different colors so that I can organize all my clips in the timeline. In DaVinci, it's the exact same thing. I don't know why that took me so long, but you go here, right mouse click, clip color. Yeah. All right. I hope somebody learned something from that. That was a whole memory card. If you made it this far into the video, welcome. My name is Devin. I don't usually make videos like this. I'm a video editor living in Argentina with my roommate Tuca. No, dude, I was just presenting you to YouTube. Do you want to say hi? No. Usually we make videos about climbing or about my new place. This is my new house, my new studio. I'm gonna soundproof this wall. I'm gonna soundproof that door so I can take the blanket off the wall. And yeah, welcome. Here's a video about how I built the climbing wall in my new place. And here's another video about editing videos in Argentina. But don't watch either of them. Get back to work.